Hi everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm Ranger Jeanette and I'm out here in beautiful Burnage Forest Preserve. And I'm out here with a couple of junior rangers. I've got Junior Ranger Owen and Junior Ranger Amelia. And we're out here to do a Hiking for Health program with you today. So we're going to give everybody a couple minutes to sign in. And the program that we have for you today is a program that we will be offering as a general program. This is just going to give you a little taste of what it's all about. So you may notice that I'm going to be socially distancing from the kids. They are brother and sister, so they'll be able to get a little closer to each other. And our camera person is Ranger Erica, who also happens to be their mom. So she'll be able to get in a little bit closer to show you what they are seeing on the trail. This is an interactive program, so we are inviting you to join us. The first thing we want you to do is get up out of your chair so you can do some of these exercises with us. And while we're looking for things along the trail, go ahead and look with your eyes and use that comment section to type in things that you see too, because we want to hear from you. So, without any further ado, Hiking for Health is a great program because studies are just starting to show what we've known all along, that spending time outdoors is good for you. It can help alleviate anxiety and depression, helps with ADD, can improve your immune system, help with sleep, help with weight loss. There's just a variety of things that this can help you with. So are you guys ready to get healthy?
Yeah.
Okay. I like to start all my programs getting to know people. So I'm going to start with a fun little question, and out there at home you type in your answers. If you could be any animal in the world, what animal would you be and why?
I'd be an orca whale, an orca I mean, and I'd be an orca because they're at the top of the food chain and they're cool looking.
Awesome, an orca whale. How about you, Amelia?
I would do a dolphin because we're like, I just like jumping so much. And I want to jump super high, like a bunny, something like that.
Cool. Yeah, like a bunny in the water, jumping dolphins. Very cool. I think if I could be an animal, I'd be a raven. I like the way they soar over canyons. I like the idea of flight. That would be very fun to see the world. Is there anybody out there? Do we have any comments? Anybody joining us? All right. Well, if you think of it while we're hiking along the trail, chime in. We'd like to hear what animal you'd like to be and why. So we're going to get started with a little warm-up before we head down the trail. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to plant our feet. We're going to swing our arms and just sway like a tree. Swing your arms and sway like the tree. The trees are swaying pretty good right now. We're kind of racing the raindrops out here today. So we're going to be nice and flexible. Trees are strong because they're flexible. They bend and they don't break. It's good to have a flexible body. It's good to have a flexible mind. Flexibility is important. Now go ahead and twist your arms so you're actually kind of hugging yourself. That's another important thing. We might not have been getting enough hugs lately, so we want to make sure we can hug the people that we can. And if you can't hug anybody, hug yourself, right? You always got two arms. You can give yourself a great big hug. All right. Good. Now we're going to reach our hands up high in the sky, and then we're going to take one arm and then the other arm. We're just going to start reaching, and we're going to pretend like we're climbing a tree. And we're reaching for the branches, reaching for the next branch. You can pretend like you're a monkey in a tree trying to grab bananas. We're just going to keep reaching until you get to the top of the tree and you get that great big banana. You guys there yet?
Yeah.
Did you see that banana?
I got it.
You got it? All right, good. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our hands and go all the way down to the ground. Now see if you can touch the ground. If you can't touch the ground, you might make your legs a little further apart, but you want to touch the earth. It's really important to feel the ground, feel the earth. Animals are lucky. They've got 4 legs, so they're always on the ground, but we like to touch the ground because it feels good to feel it with your hands and your feet. Bare feet's fun in the summertime. Now go ahead and sweep your hands back and forth. We're going to sweep the grass. So we can just feel like you're sweeping the grass. Swing back and forth. Should feel good, stretching out your legs and your arms. All right, now we're going to come back up and shake it out. Does that feel good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys ready to head down the trail?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So we're going to hike down the trail, but I'm going to give you a trail challenge. And the challenge is I want you to try to find 3 interesting things. So it can be anything. It could be a bug, it could be a bird, it could be a leaf, it could be a flower, it could be a rock, anything out there that you find interesting. And you folks at home, if you see anything as we're walking along the trail, go ahead and type in your comments.
I already
So,
found something.
all right, Owen, show us what you found that you think is interesting. Ooh, Owen found a big pile of poop. All right, let's be scat detectives. Any idea of what animal made that, Owen?
I think a horse because I can see some hay in there.
Ooh, that's a good clue. Yeah, and I'd say by the size of it, it's probably not a bunny rabbit. Right? All right.
Bunny's a little circle.
Little, right, exactly. All right, let's see what else we can find along the trail. I see something that we might want to point out to everybody. This is always a common question. That plant right there, does anybody know what that one is? It's got the red stems in the center. What does a red sign usually mean when you see it on the road?
Stop.
Yes. I always say red means stop. Anybody know what plant that is?
Poison ivy.
Yes, that's poison ivy. So when you see that, we want to stop. Don't want to step in that. We were out here before and there were a lot of spring wildflowers, but it looks like the wildflowers have given way because the trees have leaves now.
Oh, I see
What do you see?
some flowers right there.
All right, you spotted some flowers. Okay, we've got some flowers right there. Is that a multiflora rose?
Looks like it.
Yeah. So that will be a rose. If it gets lucky enough to get pollinated, we'll have little rose hips, which are also very healthy. Rose hips are high in vitamin C, almost as much as an entire orange in one rose hip. I see something. Oh. Oh, what did Amelia find?
Little bug.
A spittle bug. What do you think made that kind of foam in there? Should we see if there's anybody home? Yeah, spittle bugs. That spittle is actually produced by a tiny little larva.
See it? Oh, there it was.
Should be a little tiny green larva bug. Ah, he's hiding in all that spittle. But it's a sticky foam that actually acts as a protection for the little larva that's hiding inside. Oh, he's even alive. He's crawling around on your finger. That'll turn into a leaf hopper. Pretty amazing. How would you like to live in a pile of spittle? Probably like your house a little better than that, right? This is kind of interesting. You see the sand on the trail? Do anybody know what made that sand? We're not on a beach. Usually the ocean waves can make sand. We don't have an ocean in Illinois. Anybody have any idea what made this nice sand? No? I'll give you a hint. Big giant chunk of ice that was here a long time ago?
Glacier melted.
Yeah, glaciers. Glaciers came through and ground down. They're so heavy they could grind rocks down into sand. Ooh, that's a neat thing to see too. Yeah, they're flying fast today. Any comments from home? Anybody seeing anything interesting out there? Oh, good. Somebody else knew our Illinois typography fun facts. Oh, here's an interesting plant. Anybody know what one this one is? And this is actually a favorite of a butterfly. Like,
Milkweed?
yeah, yep, this is milkweed and we can prove it by taking off one of these little leaves. Look at that milky substance that's on the inside. It kind of looks like Elmer glue. You can touch it, but don't lick it, because this is actually poisonous. And that's why the monarch butterfly lays its eggs on this plant, only this plant actually, no other plant, because it wants its baby caterpillars to eat these leaves, turns the caterpillars poisonous. So that way they won't get eaten by birds. Doesn't hurt the caterpillar to eat the leaves, but turns them poisonous. Keeps them from getting eaten, so they get a better chance to turn into a butterfly. All right, this is a nice spot to stop along the trail. We can do a couple of more exercises. So let's just, we'll get in our little position here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our hearts pumping a little bit. You guys ready to get your hearts pumping? Okay, all right, we're gonna start doing a couple of fun exercises. And the first one is we're gonna just lift our knees and tap with our opposite hand to our knee. It's good for our brain too. This is actually a good brain exercise, body and brain exercise. We're gonna pretend like we're riding a horse. All right, we're riding a horse down our dusty trail. And we need to name our horse. Actually, I'm gonna name my horse Dusty. He's gonna be a gray horse and his name is gonna be Dusty. What color horse do you guys wanna have? Pink? Oh, awesome. What's your pink horse's name? What's a good name for a pink horse? How about Cotton Candy? Yeah, all right. We got a pink horse named Cotton Candy. How about you, Owen?
Mine would be red and
Oh, he's got a Ferrari. He's gonna be, we gotta watch it, but there's probably a speed limit on these trails. All right. Okay, now we're gonna get off our horses. Oh, anybody else out there have a horse or a color? All right, okay. Then let's get off our horses and we're gonna stand like a cowboy. All right, anybody know why cowboys stand like this?
Because they're so used to riding on horses.
I'm riding horses too long, right? All right, so we're gonna be in our cowboy stance and we're gonna start heading down the trail.
Josh says he's gonna go for Bernie the blue horse.
Bernie the blue horse, all right. Is he the reincarnated frog? All right, so we're gonna be riding our horse, or we're gonna be walking down the trail, we're cowboys. Now we gotta go a little faster because one of our cows got loose. Gotta go catch.
Gonna have a rainbow colored horse.
Ooh, like a My Pretty Pony horse, huh? Very nice. So we're heading down the trail. Gotta go catch a cow. Gotta move those feet a little faster. Move them a little faster. Now we gotta pick them up a little higher because there's rocks. There's rocks in the trail. Now we gotta pick them up really high because there's logs in the trail. Get those feet up really high. Okay, now you ready? Quicksand. Go really quick. Go really quick. Quick through the quicksand. Quick through the quicksand. All right. Did we make it? Did we make it?
Yeah.
All right. We made it. Okay. Whew. Shake it out. Did that feel good? To get your heart pumping a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So the next part is going to be another trail challenge. This trail challenge is going to be pretty easy because we're not going to talk. And the challenge is to see if you can hear 3 different things. So we're not going to talk. We're just going to listen and see if you hear something interesting. Maybe man-made, maybe nature. Just remember in your head, and then we'll talk about it when we get to the next stop on the trail, okay? All right, let's go. Okay, I think we can stop right here. That was kind of nice, wasn't it? Sometimes it's nice to walk and not talk. It's easy to talk all the time, but it's also really important to learn how to listen, especially when you're out here in nature. There's a lot of things that nature might be trying to tell you, and you have to be kind of quiet and listen if you want to hear it. What are some of the things you guys heard?
I heard the wind, our footsteps,
Oh,
and rocks moving while we're walking.
cool.
Same thing.
Same thing? You've heard your feet crunching and the wind in the trees? I heard an airplane. Did anybody hear
I
that?
think I heard that too.
Kind of sounded a little bit like thunder, but we're not hearing thunder, so we're good, right? We're in good shape still? Okay, all right. Well,
Said she loves the sound of the wind.
yeah, it feels good too. Nice temperature out here. All right, so the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do just some fun exercises, and this one is called fluffing the clouds. So go ahead and get your hands up there, and we're gonna fluff the clouds. And you don't have to stand in one place to do that. Let's move around. Move your body like you're a floating cloud. Move all around. Fluff it up, fluff it up. Actually, I want to hold back the raindrops, so we can try that too. Keep that rain up there. Don't rain on us. Not yet, not yet. Keep the rain up there. All right. Are they fluffy? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, now let's turn our hands into butterflies. Fly like a butterfly. Or they could be something else. Do you want to have it be a bird? Or a bat? Or a dragonfly? Just
I
flip.
want
What?
butterfly.
Butterflies. Okay, let's make your hands like a, or a hornet. Hands like a butterfly.
No, mosquito bite.
Mosquitoes. Ooh.
Sting.
All right. Okay, you guys ready for tree pose?
Yes.
Last one is going to be kind of tricky. You need some, yeah, see, we got our little yogi with us. We're going to do tree pose. So what we're going to want to do is you're going to want to plant your both feet kind of strong like a mountain. Then you're going to put all your weight on your right foot, or your left, whichever you want to start with. And then you're going to see if you can just put your tippy toe, just stand with just your tippy toe. And then if you've got some balance, put your arms out like a tree. And then if you've got some balance, you might be able to move your foot up a little higher or all the way up to your knee. It's good if you focus on one spot on the ground. That kind of helps you stay centered. If you can put your arms all the way up, and you can be tall like a tree. Got it? All right, let's put that leg down. Shake it out a little bit. Now we're gonna try the other leg, because one foot's always easier than the other one. So go ahead and put your weight on the other leg, and then you're gonna wanna just lift up that one tippy toe. Put your little arms out, your branches out. Lift up your one foot if you can. Lift it up a little higher if you can. Put those branches way up high. See if you can raise your eyes too. And stand tall like a tree. Nice! Very good. You guys have some good balance there. All right. Okay, so that's just a little bit of taste of our program. Did you guys have fun? Mm-hmm. All right, if anybody out there had fun, go ahead and hit that like. Let's show us that you had some fun. Give us a thumbs up. And if you're interested in coming out for one of our programs, we are doing programs, general programs are being offered for 9 participants or less. Go ahead on caneforest.com, check out our website. You'll see what programs we have. Our Hiking for Health program we are going to be offering right here at Burnage on June 27th if you're interested. Or check out our Nature is Virtually Anywhere if you want to see some more of our programs that we're doing, bringing them right here to you at home. So just remember, every day is a great day to go out and enjoy nature. What do you say, guys? Yeah. Bye.